Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special figure showcase and review we're going to be looking at the 2015 botcon exclusive lift ticket figure. So what we're going to do this video, we're going to have a detailed look at him in both of his modes to help you decide how you want to display him. I'll show you all the things that come with him, including his accessories and his bio card and instructions. We will of course do some comparisons with other figures that share the same mould, and of course other lift ticket figures that have been released down the Transformers Generations toy line. So let's get started. Give you a bit of history about this guy, because he is quite a rare piece, and he is in fact, as I've just said, a botcon exclusive. I've been asked quite a few questions regarding this guy because I gave him a little cameo appearance in the new lift ticket video. So yeah, this is the first official, shall we say, Hasbro version of lift ticket. Obviously he's based on a Diaclone figure that was released decades before, not just years before. But this guy's good, you know, I really like him, and he's got a great head sculpt. In fact, I really like this mould overall. There's a lot of articulation. You can see you've got ball and socket joint there in the shoulder. You've got waist swivel. You've got ball and socket joints for the hips. You've got knee flexion. You've got, as good as, it's not an ankle rock, but you can adjust the feet there to give them a little bit more posability. And of course, you've got biceps and a little bit of wrist, but that is mainly for transformation purposes. But what I like about this is the colour scheme. I think it works brilliant. I think the silver pops really nice. It's not like full-on chrome, but it's shiny enough to give that sort of appearance. You can tell there's two-tone there in the grey as well. It's just overall a really good figure, and again, been asked so many questions on it, so let's give you a bit of history about it. So it was released in 2015. It was a botcon exclusive. It was part of a souvenir set, and you could only buy it a twin pack. So you got lift ticket and you got a guy called Burnout, who is this particular one. And of course, as with all the botcon figures, you can tell that that's a redeco, as of course Thrilling 30 skids and crosscut, etc. And this is just of course a redeco of Thrilling 30 hoist. So you can see there that these two share the same mold, and you could only get these two if you brought them as part of a twin pack at botcon 2015. Right, let's have a quick look at the accessory that he's got that comes with him, because in the robot mode it's like a blaster like this, and then of course this will fold out. So it's important, if you're getting it, to make sure that you've got the hook and all the attachments to it. What we're going to do, we're going to have a quick look though at him in his alternate mode, and we'll see what he looks like in that. Okay then, so here he is in his alternate mode. Quick apologies for no transformation process on this video. That will be uploaded separately, so I don't spoil it for people who don't want to see it, and of course to keep the length of the video down. So we've got a lovely looking alternate mode here. We've got the true homage to, of course, the Diaclone figures with the Wrecker written on the side and the black and yellow stripes. You've got good movement here in the wheels. I can't explain why you've got hollow ones at the back and the fully filled ones in at the front. And again, as I say, you can tell, of course, this is a redeco of Hoist, but he just looks very good. What we're going to do now then, we're going to attach the hook, and just the reason why I've saved it till now is just to show you that this can come apart very easily. That's why I mentioned it's important that you do have both parts of these. This will just click over and fall off very easily. Another thing to note as well is that some were actually assembled incorrectly, and these hooks were actually put on the wrong way round. Of course, you need the hook facing out, so when you take this 5mm peg, you can attach it into the back of the truck right there. And there we go. There of course is the tow arm that would work brilliantly if you wanted it to. Again, you can see, as I say, you can attach so many things to this. It's just a great little figure. Let's have a look at his bio card quickly then. And what I'm going to do is, if I hold it close enough, you guys can pause it now if you want, and of course you can read that for yourselves. Let's just have a quick look at the bottom. There's his tech spec as well, and again you can pause and read that. And the instructions, just in case you were wondering, they are just printed out or photocopied versions like this, very similar to the Thrilling 30. So by what I mean by that is you've got one transformation process on the one side and the reverse on the other, which I think was a brilliant thing that they did for this particular toy line. The Thrilling 30 ones, of course. Right, last thing to do then, we're going to have a quick look at him back in his robot mode with some more of them comparisons. So here he is back in his robot mode, and main reason for this is that's the way I'm going to choose to display him. So we're going to then take, of course, his hook, fold it all back up, and you can then position this like that, so this will rest in his hand like a large blaster. And as I say, that is how I'm going to choose to be displaying him. One quick thing to point out, and again I do mention this in the transformation process video, is to make sure that these tabs here are clicked in for his arms. It just gives the symmetry, and of course it just makes him pose much better. Last thing to do then, a little bit more detailed, and it's nice to be able to do this because we have officially got another mainstream release of this figure, so it's very good to do this. You can see that they're both really good. I do love the fact obviously that they are just using original molds, but they go really well together, and I think they're brilliant for the time periods in which that they were released. Anyway, there you go, guys. Quick look at him. Hope you enjoyed looking at him. Maybe you want to find one for yourselves, or let me know if you've got one already. Okay, keep your other ideas and suggestions coming forward, and of course, please take care. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.